Hopefully they can stack in the same thing as the air units. I think the air units can stack fine in the same tile. But again, I'm not used to being there. Oh, Rio gave me that great general. Well, that's cute. Still ahead in science. Gotta keep Vienna. Yeah, not quite at the rate where we could win a cultural victory. No. Could probably crush India, but this is not the point of this game. This is not a warmongering game. Yeah, I could definitely crush India. You know, actually, hold on. This is an extra great general we don't need that can be used for a golden age. Hell no. That's a ridiculous offer. Why would I want that? Okay, that's done. Research. We're almost there. Yeah, land units, that's the thing. That's what we want. Another unit. Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. We were going to park you right over there. Mobile SAMs. Good versus planes. Nuclear subs don't help us at all since we're landlocked. Yeah, you guys keep duking it out. You can battle as much as you want. Don't bother me. Okay. Next turn. Should actually this. Oh yeah, it is science focused. All right, good. India has lost its capital. Wow. To Germany. Freaking Germans, man. Are you going to complain that I'm next to your border again? Listen. Oops. Have to rearrange things over here. Poor India. Never had a very good score from the start. At some point decided it hated me for no reason whatsoever. God damn. I was still at war with Germany, then I could assist somewhat, but I'm not, so I won't. All I get to do is watch this combat and watch India just go down. Sedona is in a terribly inconvenient location for me. Now get a unit over here. Next turn. Where the hell is that bombing from? Oh, okay, it's hitting there. I thought it was hitting the city. I was like, that seems a little further away than the range I'd expect. And these are proper bombers. So Germany's got radar already. Should turn off the combat animations at this point. It's taking just too long. Well, move there, move there. Great general for a golden age. Boop. Maybe more money in the bank. Five turns to computers, and then what? And then globalization. This would be a great time for a great scientist. Not gonna happen, huh? All right. What are you doing there? Oh, you were going over here, right? As soon as I have money, I could go shopping for allies. I don't want more people that Germany might just defeat. That would be annoying. Warsaw would be pretty good against both Darius and Russia if it comes up. There's just a lot of ways for them to have to split their forces. Currently allied with Russia. Let's change that, like so. Fine. Denounce away. Professor Dickhead. Yeah. Sorry about the whole Warsaw thing. Catherine declared war on Gandhi. Really? Wow, way to kick a man when he's down. Artillery, very nice. Can definitely use some artillery over here. Some actual ranged combat. Computers. Fortify. Oh, now you want open borders. Now that you're about to have no border whatsoever. Is that really your last city? That's the funniest thing. Wow, Germany's going to be huge. Germany's going to be immense. Germany's going to be a problem. And it's actually united over with Dortmund, which was used to be completely isolated. You finished the Apollo program? Really? Still needs to build all of its bits, but now we're on a timer, and unfortunately there's no way for to accelerate things. We're already doing everything we can for a science focus. Because now it's really a race that's coming down to... He's got to research more technologies, too. He's not going to be able to finish until he gets, like he's going to need this, at least. Okay, so that's fine. We only need one more tech, and then we need to build the UN. And then we need to make sure that we've got enough votes on our side, which mostly means money. And we win. So I think we're going to be okay. It sucks that computers doesn't give us an extra research boost. Although I don't think I'd build it at this point. What am my score? My score hasn't moved in ages, which isn't much of a surprise. The population's not really growing at this point. My land certainly isn't growing. I haven't built any wonders in a while. Oh, look at this. Rocket artillery. Goodbye, India. Yeah, use your primitive cannon, see what you can do, which isn't much. This is like watching a snuff film. We're just watching someone die here. It's very sad. It's 1943. And Germany is taking over the world. I should have turned off combat animations. This is taking forever. Oh my god. Can I still? Is it too late? I think it is. Yeah, I think I have to set it when the game starts. Oh well. Hey, a golden age. Ragusa, not allies. No, no, no. What'd you give me? Artillery. Alright. Next turn. 14 turns away. A lot can happen in 14 turns, and however long it takes to actually produce our wonder. We could lose an entire war with Germany in that time. That being said, I don't think that we're going to lose a defensive war, although he is going to have bombers there. No. Yeah, no, we really don't mean you any harm. We're literally just here to defend against Germany. Just don't start anything with me, buddy. I'd be very upset. I'm trying to project a lot of power here and just keep Germany like a little bit afraid. But I don't know if that's happening in any way whatsoever. Hey, they rebuilt Essen. It used to be here. They probably wanted more oil. That's why I put it on the coast there. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I don't even care if I'm touching their border at this point. If he wants to declare war, then there's not a whole lot I can do about it. He's just going to be crotchety and cranky regardless. It's going to happen. So then it becomes a point of I just want my units in the right defensive position instead. Well, he's holding off some units, but he's about to fall anyway. Darius finally enters the modern era. What's the completed thing of this? Great tile improvements 100%, golden age is 50%. Well, that's not bad. Gold unit cost is reduced. Wow, that's actually pretty useful. It's not bad either, actually. It's supposed to be for, like, a big empire? I don't know, I guess this would have been just good all over. What do I get from one rank? Just happiness, one rank. Cheaper military. Actually, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to pick up one rank. I'm just cherry picking. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Freedom, order, and all benefit. Ah, because of freedom. Never mind. Alright, then I'm just going to make my city a little stronger, just in case it helps something somewhere down the line. "11 turns to globalization." I'm getting an animation of people doing digging. Oh no, I've got an artillery to move. A new unit from Belgrade. Mobile Sam, very nice. I like that. I'm going to move it up here since I feel that if this Indian city falls, although it's recovered. Nice. Did they declare peace or something crazy like that? At war, Germany. Backstab Germany. Nice. Okay, so they're still at war. Somehow he fended him off for a little while, which is fantastic. Alright. Bismarck has completed the Manhattan Project. Holy crap. Holy crap, that's bad. Holy crap, that's bad. So I guess I don't have to worry about him doing the space victory quite as much as I have to worry about nuclear freaking missiles. Holy crap, this is the tensest ending. Like, I feel like I've got nothing to do. All I can do is hit next turn, next turn, next turn, next turn. And despite that, this is turning into one of the most tense endings to a Civ game I've played in a long, long time. Oh, no, I gotta keep that. It's an important source of units and other things. And victory conditions. Speaking of, how many people do I have right now? 11! And that's what I need right now, which is good. So I don't even have to worry about bribing anyone new. Which is handy. Although I could. It's a good thing the city has a pretty high defense. But there's a limit to what it can do. I'm surprised it's not being bombarded. More artillery? Sure. Anyway, you can make it up here at some point? Oh, I don't have it selected. There you go. I do have money that I could use for unit upgrades as well, but I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Great artist is not terribly helpful. Although I could do a funny kind of culture bomb somewhere. I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to extend my golden age. And that will carry me almost all the way to the end of the game. Alright, fortify there. Call that done. Look at all the missiles going back and forth here. I don't know why India has anti-aircraft guns in the water. They're not doing anything there. Oh god, proper tanks. And a great general. Well, I said it last time it was going down, but it didn't, so who knows? It might be able to hold off for a little while longer. It's got such a high defense value. It's making a big, huge difference, I'm sure. As long as it keeps Germany busy. But I'm mostly worried about... I'm mostly worried about those nukes. Yeah, look at the hit points go down so fast. What is this? Your empire can support 25 units. You're over that limit by 1, which decreases hammer production in your city by 10%? What? Well, that's really bad. You know what? I can get rid of this worker. I think he's been costing me maintenance this whole time. There we go. 4 turns to globalization. And counting. Oh, there we go. This might be the last blow. Wow. Gandhi. 0 wonders. Does it still have a city? Does Gandhi still have a city somewhere? He might have an island. Because he sure as hell does not have a city that I can see on the mainland. Poor Gandhi. Well, he already had always had a pretty bad score. Open borders from Catherine. No, let's maintain those. Sydney. Got to keep Sydney as an ally. Although it's mostly bad for them because if Germany declares war. Singapore is also extremely important. Definitely got to maintain those guys. Next turn. Well, the turns are going a little faster now that there's no battles to watch.
The new electronic interdependence recreates the world in the image of a global village.
Alright. United Nations, here we come. UN, 11 turns, 9 turns. Max production. Oh yeah, sure, now we're going to get a great scientist. Actually, we're very close to a great engineer, which would be amazing, but... And now what? Atomic theory is the backup? Stealth bombers? Actually, like, just more bombers would actually be really, really good. So there's atomic bombs, right, which we drop somehow, range 10, range 12. Giant death robot. There we go. Let's get to work on the giant death robot. If the game goes on to that point, we're doomed, but you know, we'll give it a try. Open borders with Bismarck. Yeah, well, not so much because he's being cranky pants. Is this German territory here too? What the hell's going on here? Seven turns. And then I think... I don't know, I've never done this, but if there's a vote right away, we should win as soon as this completes. New unit, but then we're going to be over our limit. Oh! It's an artist. We really don't need that anymore. I should culture bomb him right here. Want something that'll start a war? I'm gonna get rid of one of these anti-tank guns. There. I mean, unless the great artist was the thing that was putting me over, but which would seem silly. But I'm still gonna be getting more units from my city-states, so I'm going to be put over at some point anyway. And I don't want to take the production hit, speaking of. Budapest, what did you give me? A tank. Okay. I kind of want to keep the tank. Let's move you up here, and let's get rid of a cannon. Yes, we don't need cannons anymore. I know we're not going to get money from it, but there we are. Golden Age is about to end. Which is fine. We actually do have the extra artists coming into play, so that shouldn't be the end of the world. And a great engineer. Lovely. Listen, hey, why don't we just accelerate this and finish it next turn instead of 5 turns from now? How do you feel about that? Because I feel pretty good. Next turn, me baby. Assad declared war on Germany. There we go. Triggers voting for diplomatic victory. So, let's take another look here. We have 12 votes. We need 11. So we should be fine, right? So, 5 from friendly territory. That's actually kind of cool. We're going to use some of that. Because some of that terrain kind of sucks. So if there's a vote next turn, we should win. I think. Let's see. Crossing my fingers, crossing my fingers, crossing my fingers. Maybe it's every X turns? Come on. Yeah, I guess it's just going to put us over our limit. Pentagon for upgrades. You can stand over here. That's a good place to paratroop in. Here too. Alright. Promote a unit. Let me see here. Civ 5, United Nations. How does it work? Diplomatic victory. How to win a diplomatic victory. Maybe I should have looked at this ahead of time. These guides are useless. Once constructed, votes will be taken every few turns. Alright. Oh! There's a counter! 6! Why do we have to wait so long? Alright, so far so good. Russia has a bunch of the branches. They're not quite done otherwise. Only Apollo program. Alright, we're okay as long as we don't get nuked. As long as we don't get nuked. Darius beat me to the Pentagon. Alright, not the end of the world. Fine, you can build me that. I don't care. And we're going to complete this. Hooray! More happiness. If I'd built that sooner, we'd be a lot closer to potentially backdooring a diplomatic win. Rio declared war on Gandhi. Oh, we're only friends. Because they're allied with Germany. Hold on. Unacceptable. You're going to be allied with me. And we're going to start a golden age. Where the hell is Gandhi? I don't... It's weird. I guess we could turn off the resource icons at this point. The screen is littered enough with military units. 4 turns. Yes, and actually, you should totally make peace with Rio. Thanks.
A good rule for rocket experimenters to follow is this. Always assume that it will explode.
It's a good quote. 3 turns. Fortify. Losing grasp on Belgrade, which we don't want. Bam. We'll have to do another check. Maybe pick up an extra city-state right before it goes to the vote, just because I don't want to be caught with my pants down. Okay. Yeah, actually, I would love to go and knock down Bismarck, but not yet. Sorry. Maybe I should have said in 10 turns I will. Wow, that's a lot of movement of troops. Including very close to me. UN vote. I must vote. Okay. Victory progress. I have enough votes. I'll tell you what, let's make sure. Let's find someone. Only friends. Ah. Alexander, myself. Is this gonna work? 12 votes. You have triumphed over your foes. Oh.
Your cunning
Fan-frickin-tastic. So we're still really high in our military score by the end of it there. Whoops, not replay. Yeah, it's just that one. Well, there we have it, folks. Henry VIII. Right over here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I really enjoyed playing this game. It was very interesting to try the diplomatic victory for the very first time. It was really satisfying. And the one city victory as well. I got like a bunch of achievements, so kick ass. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.